Hello, my name is Shanthi Kulkarni, and today I'm going to be answering the creative critical reflection questions regarding my film opening, Russian Roulette. How does your product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? Starting with conventions, though it isn't explicitly a single genre, this film best falls under the categories of thriller or suspense. The film opens with the back of the main character's head. This continues throughout the film and keeps the character's face vague, adding an element of ambiguity, which furthers the thrilling feeling we are trying to convey to the audience. Various film techniques are used to set a suspenseful tone. Some of these techniques included the use of diegetic and non-diegetic sound, and the creative decision to leave most of the film silent, besides some diegetic sound. Towards the end, we include the song. The song that we chose is Russian Roulette by Red Velvet. Though the lyrics are in Korean, we believe that since the music is under the genre of K-pop, it would still reach a global audience. We chose this song because of its misleading nature. To the ears, it's very pleasing, happy, and peppy, but when you delve into it, you can discover its dark lyricism. We believe our film will find the most attention among teenagers, especially students who commonly find an escape from their worries through gaming. In this film, the main character is alone until the very end when she reaches a dangerous situation. This is supposed to emphasize the themes of being in the safety of others without getting into your own head, and also plays on the themes of loneliness and the consequences of curiosity. How does your product engage with audiences, and how would it be distributed as a real media text? Our film can engage audiences through its suspenseful premise, the psychological tension of a game coming to life, and the relatable element of a teenage protagonist. The blend of real-world danger and virtual gaming could resonate with viewers interested in thrillers, gaming, or psychological narratives. As for distribution as a real media text, it would likely follow the traditional routes of film distribution. In the age of entertainment, this includes theatrical releases in cinemas, distribution through streaming platforms such as Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, or Hulu, and DVD releases, and potentially even international distribution deals for a more global reach. Our marketing strategies would focus on highlighting the film's thrilling and suspenseful elements to attract the target audience. How did your production skills develop throughout this project? I believe I got a better feel for the mise en scène. When it came to lighting, sound, scene quality, and cameras overall, I began to learn what elements blended well together. And most importantly, I learned to work through different challenges. To get the correct look for our film, I had to find my way around different lighting and settings. For example, in the last scene, our main character is standing towards a table in an over-the-shoulder shot. This scene proved to be the most challenging to film because I had an explicit idea of what I wanted the scene to look like in my mind. I imagined a plain table with a roulette gun on it in a dark room with a single over-the-head light. As I wanted to maximize the most out of my resources, I set up a room in my home to replicate this scene. I needed to get the light as dim as possible while still being able to see the main subjects, our protagonist, the gun, and the suspicious person in the back. I ended up building a structure for the light bulb to hang low enough to illuminate just what was needed. This way, I was able to create the scene I had in mind with what I had available to me. How did you integrate technologies, software, hardware, and online in this project? I used online editing software to pull all the scenes and camera motions together to create a flowing film. It allowed me to make the end title revolve similar to that of a roulette gun. Using an editing software also made it possible for me to play with the sound design and speed. For example, the clock scene went from regular speed up to the BPM of Russian Roulette, the song that follows the open ending to foreshadow the uncanny events to come. During the hallway scene, there's an echo added to the audio using the software to give it a more realistic and open sound. In terms of hardware, I integrated the camera itself and equipment, such as a tripod, to stabilize the camera and create tranquil scenes like the protagonist sitting at the desk. Camera movement also allowed me to form movement match cuts, from the ominous burnt toast at home to the textbook at school, and the hallway door to the roulette room. Lastly, online, I was able to research and learn about the various techniques to use when creating my film. Keeping a process blog online also helped me to generate ideas on how to organize scenes and camera styles.